Your first alert forecast update is now. Thank you for taking a check along this live stream. I am WIS First Alert Meteorologist Tony Chivaroli. A happy Thursday to you. Let's see what is going on now as we work to roll that ball forward, get you out the door if you're, of course, still catching this at home. Or if you're out and about already, hey, it's a lovely day out there. You're already seeing the blue skies. The beauty of the day is to be had. Let's see how all this, of course, is going to try to change, though. I need to give you some first alert updates. Today is lovely, yes. Tomorrow, not so much. Let's see how this is all working to change. We get you forward into the graphics here. Still want to give you a nice live check overall this morning. We are looking lovely. A beautiful day is continuing to take shape here. This is going to be something as we basically work to settle in. We're going to be rolling that ball forward, getting you out the door. More of these conditions work to hold steady as we continue to hold on into this morning. Now, as we basically work to set the stage, we are going to be seeing a little bit more of these conditions going on forward. And I think, at least as of what I'm seeing this morning, we have a little bit more of a lag on the camera. So if you'll bear with me, I actually have to go push a button really quick to make sure this is going to move forward. Usually it does on its own, but just enjoy this nice live check over I-26. I'm going to be giving you, again, a quick update. Just hang tough here for a morning. Going to be, again, fast forwarding this along. Just need to go push a button. Hang tight. All right, everybody. We got it working. We are back. We are back with your forecast. Okay. Apologies for the delay. Sometimes these technical issues happen when things are in different rooms. All right. Let's see what's going on now. I'm going to settle back in here. We're going to take you outside and see a lot of these 40s, continuing to this realm of upper 40s as well. Orangeburg, Winnsboro, even Newberry is a little bit cooler. There's some low 40s. So we are going to see some temperature differences as we look around the region. Let's continue to see this out going into the day. We're going to be focusing on forward here, getting you ready for what is going to be still a lovely one out there. But we have to, of course, focus forward on the tidbits here, getting you through how these changes are coming at you. I'm trying to catch my breath this morning. Let's get onward and see how everything is going to be going on into what isn't just a pleasant afternoon today, but that rain returning on Friday. That's what I really want to make sure you are staying weather aware. If you take anything away from this live stream, your first alert forecast, it's Friday. This is when you need to watch out because Saturday we're still going to see some lingering showers, yes, but it's not going to be near as aggressive as later into Friday. An area of heavy rain basically works to set up. It's going to be a large area of low pressure, and it's coming up out of the Gulf of Mexico. So as this continues to really roll its way into the state, it's going to be dumping around 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain on a lot of our communities. Some of you could even see a little bit more. You get a few more spotty downpours, embedded, dense pockets of rain. I'm going to show you how physically this is likely going to play out in a second, but I just want you to go overall with this general time frame and general amount, that 1 to 1.5 inch range. And even seeing that on average will easily result in ponding on roadways, some minor flooding, and that is going to be getting into the portion of the nighttime hours. So under the cover of darkness, never a good thing when you're going to be seeing rain. It's just an added hazard out on the roads when there could be a lot of folks out and about for a Friday evening and night. So you really need to be careful out there. Going through this Thursday, it's easy peasy. We see a lot of sunshine. We see lower 70s. It's going to be a beautiful day. And this is one to take advantage of if you don't have a busy work and school day ahead. You know, you actually have some free time, even leisure time this afternoon. I don't know what's going on with your Thursday, but if you have that time, this is going to be a great day to get outside. Enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, the pollen's out and around, but it is going to be a beautiful day. Nice one in those lower 70s. Now going into Friday, here's the clouds. This is the first big step of moisture that we take as we roll that ball forward. We're getting towards this realm of what will be a bit more of active weather situations, continuing on, getting into the afternoon, getting into the evening. I stop it here at 3 o'clock because this is when we start to see the first rounds of rain actually making an impact for the Midlands. So you're going forward, the kids are coming home from school, a lot of traffic is starting to get jammed up on the roads, and those roads are getting wet. More people continuing out. Dinner time. everyone wrapping up the workday. You know, we're getting into this realm now, getting towards sunset, where that rain is likely overtaking South Carolina, especially looking here in the Midlands. Continuing to get some heavier, dense pockets of rain. You're starting to see those yellow and orange shades really showing up. And it makes sense because all of this is really going to be getting heavy in some, you know, those little pockets, isolated areas with the overall rain mass. Out of the Gulf of Mexico, you know, usually you can anticipate that these are going to hold together. It brings a lot of moisture with it. So going towards what is now the evening hours, we're still seeing some of the rain linger overnight between 11 p.m., midnight. Obviously still not out of the threat window yet. But as we get towards that 2, 3 a.m. time frame, you know, getting even later and later overnight, that's when we start to see things working to dry out. And by 7, 8 o'clock on Saturday, we're actually going to be even seeing some little pokes of sun. Not a lot, but few. We're going to be also getting a little bit of wraparound moisture from this system on the tail edge of it. We're going to be seeing in the way of a couple lingering showers for the afternoon, the evening, but nothing that should really be too impactful. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. We're going to be working to see this settle in for the first half of your weekend. And then, as we get into Sunday, this is actually all going to completely dry out looking forward. But here's the thing. Even with that potential rain, it's just not going to be that aggressive. Anything that actually happens on Saturday, excessively light. The main activity really comes Friday evening and night. That is your heavy rain, that's the dense pocket, and that's when you're going to get the bulk of that 1 to 1.5 inch range on average. Reminder again, getting into Friday night, some areas could exceed 1.5 inches of rain. Need to be watching out for that. So just really trying to first alert you in to that last day of this work and school week until we get into your upcoming weekend activity where things are looking a little bit better. This is of course going to be a gorgeous day overall. It's nice to see at least for Thursday, and this is of course a busy day for a lot of folks as well. A lot of events still going around the region. A lot of people are going to be out, I'm sure, maybe even getting off a little early from work, trying to catch the Gamecocks taking on the Oregon Ducks. That's at 4 o'clock. That's on TNT. So, you know, want to make sure you get your seat early if you're going out to watch that at a restaurant or bar. Going into Friday and Saturday, this is where we're going to be seeing a bit more of that activity again with the rain. Still got to keep your eyes on Friday evening and night. If you don't have to be out on the roads really late, you know, please don't. It could be very tricky, especially when we're starting to see that visibility getting reduced and water starting to, you know, pond on roadways. Never going to be a good thing. Be smart, be safe, make it a great upcoming weekend, everyone. And I appreciate you following along this live stream if you're here with me this morning. Obviously, there's plenty of places you can catch the forecast, whether it be on television, on our website, obviously here in the live stream, and of course our WIS First Alert Weather app. But yeah, our website always a good point of reference for not just weather, but obviously a lot of news stories as well, making sure to keep you guys weather aware and of course updated on your local happenings. Now, of course, if you want to get that here, take a check on what is new this morning. That is coming up shortly after this forecast. Make sure you stay tuned for what's new this morning, and that's going to be up in just about 10 minutes or so. That is going to be as we roll on throughout the morning, get you updated for your local happenings around the Midlands. This has been again your First Alert Forecast update. Please have a great rest of your day and be weather aware tomorrow.